divers, welcome to another Friday. We have an interesting topic for you, and I know it is for the youth, it is for us. Everyone else might, in a way, be going through it. And don't worry, I'm going to serve you, and I'm doing this with, you saw last week, Brainy, and then KLM is here to do the discussion or the delving with me. Our topic is, why don't we mostly land jobs in our field of study? Why don't we mostly land jobs in our field of study? So you go to school, you come out, and what you really want to study, there are no jobs there for you to practice it. And Brandy, will you go first?
He's a teacher, so I think
okay,
he can start.
Teacher. Please, why?
Okay, fine. It's very simple. Okay, sometimes you go to the school, you study you study in a field where there are no job opportunities.
Okay.
You go and you are studying to become a pilot in Ghana. How many pilots do we have in Ghana? Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So that is the main challenge anyway. Another thing I can talk about is that sometimes people study things that they are not even passionate about.
Okay.
So they finish and then they don't even go to do that thing.
Oh, are not relevant to society.
Exactly. Yeah. So basically, these are some of the things I can think about.
Why do you think people come out and then they don't get to practice what they studied in school?
Well, sometimes when you go to market, you buy what your money can afford.
Okay.
So sometimes people, because they studied that, because that's what they can afford. Maybe whatever you want to practice out there, you don't have the money for it.
Okay.
So you do whatever. And some people too it's been dictated for them. Your mom said you must be a scientist, but that is not what you want. So you can go and study it and get a certificate for your parent or whatever.
You can do something else.
Go and do something
like
else.
DJ.
Oh yeah, I mean that one there. People like me. Mommy, hi, prodigal son.
Okay, so do you think that some of these things lead us to having not having productivity at our workplaces? So you go to workplaces and then people, instead of being passionate about what they are doing, you are a doctor, be passionate about it, come to work early, serve people, they rather, because that's not where they want to be.
Oh yeah.
They study something differently, and maybe protocol, they are doctors. Do you think some of these behaviors at workplaces is as a result of people not landing jobs in their field of study?
Of course. Recently, I was listening to watching some videos, and a whole nurse is saying that, she's now in the school.
Okay.
Nurses training. She said that the way she may be ending up killing people
when she gets out.
That's because the person is there one way or the other, not because she have the zeal or the passion for it. But because somebody say, you must go, or you must be a nurse, or there is no job out there. So I don't want to feel unemployed. This is an opportunity that comes. So let me just go and study this at the end of the day. So such people at the end of the day, they just go and study it and they come out.
Yeah.
They won't come and use it.
Okay. So, Larry, how is it with you?
Yeah, well.
Like we have teachers. Do you know we have teachers who are not passionate about teaching?
Yes, a lot. Who says I'm not passionate
about his job?
I am passionate about teaching. I'm just not happy about the salary structure and everything, the whole condition and the policies. That is why it looks like I'm not passionate about it. If I have the chance to teach, I will teach. So
indirectly, you are just trying to say that you are not passionate because the system is not working.
No. Passionate. The motivation is not.
I'm passionate. I'm not satisfied with the condition of the service.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. These are two different words anyway. So I want to quickly refer to my phone because I have made some points here. So some fields have fewer job vacancies. All right. You study to be a lawyer or a doctor, like I said earlier, pilot.
Yeah. How many pilots do we have?
And then how many airlines do we have here? Okay. You study to be a civil engineer or auto engineer or one of
even
those
astronauts.
Those courses, and then there is no place for you to practice. You don't even have the capital to set up your own company. Even if you do, you need to go through some processes to get the licensing and everything, and politics play a lot of role as far as these things are concerned. So you finish school and you realize that you have studied nonsense. Nonsense in quotes.
Yeah, because that's
what you have studied is irrelevant. It's irrelevant to society. So basically some of these things, and then sometimes networking.
Sure.
Networking, okay? You have studied the right course.
Yeah.
The job is available, but
do you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows you?
Let me give you a perfect example.
Who knows you?
Let me give you a perfect example. Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
Do you know that before you can work at the Bank of Ghana, it's not
even
easy.
If you are qualified.
Even if you are qualified, the person who is living there is already linking someone to take over to take up that job, a job that you can do better than that person. But do you get it? So all these accountants and all these things, and then there is monopoly in the system. People don't want to try new things.
Yes.
They don't want to try new people.
Yes.
So I've been sewing with this seamstress, and I'm always going to sew with this seamstress. There's a new seamstress somewhere struggling to. I'm studying film, right? So when I finish, how do I get someone to maybe invest in me, or even the contract to go and do advertisement for companies? I just finished, yes, you saw me in the DSTV commercial.
Yeah, sure.
So imagine I also want to do a commercial for DSTV. It will be difficult because they already have people who are doing those things for them, and they may not even trust you. So now I have to go and be doing something else small to manage to raise some funds before I can come back to where the field I've studied.
Thank you. I like your contributions or your submissions. So another thing is, so if we find out, since we are finding ourselves in this kind of situation, I know most youth are not where they want to be. Most of them are not where they want to be. People are yearning to work for government, but they are not getting the opportunity. And then others have to just go into entrepreneurship because the jobs are not there. But what do you think is the way forward? What should be put in place to avoid people spending a lot of money on studies from KGO to uni? Then you come out and what do you think can be done about these things?
You see, the first step is that one, we ourselves have to change our mentality. Then jobs have to be given based on merit.
Okay.
You deserve it, that's why you are there.
Yeah.
Not because somebody knows you or you know somebody. There are jobs right now, if you get to the office, they will ask you who refer you. The certificate they are going to take it to, they are not going to look at it, okay, you are employed, you can start job tomorrow. But you that you are qualified, you get there. They will look at you and say, oh, well, you are qualified.
Your name doesn't look like
we'll get back to you.
That's it.
That's 2 years time. You still go back, we'll get back to you. So at the end of the day, you have to go and find something else and do. But if you start seeing it from different angle, that these are capable of people that are capable of doing the job. You see, when somebody is capable of doing the job, at the end of the day, there's increment of productivity.
Yeah, productivity is high, yeah. And the
development also grows.
Yeah.
All come into accountability. But if at the end of the day, you employ somebody who is incompetent, but you feel like, oh, it's my brother, it's my sister, a family member. At the end of the day, we ending up producing bad products and killing people. You see? So we have to change our mentality, and how employment are done based on merit and all those stuff must be changed.
Yeah. So, thank you. Basically, he's saying people at the top, people who are our employers, should change their mentality. And I think the youth too, we can, since we know how they are playing the drum, we know how to dance to it.
Let me complete
okay.
Let me see. You see, right now, if I'm going to do any job, the first thing they will ask you, they need 2 years or 3 years experience.
Yes.
Who should employ you to gain that experience?
No, it means before you were born, we should be working before.
That's the thing. Because I've graduated from university after my service, and you are needing 2 or 3 years employment.
Where were you working?
So I have to go and do something else to get that experience before coming back to you. You see?
Yeah. Larry, will you want to just wrap up and then let us go on break?
Let's go and come to that.
Let us go. Help us go on break.
I should.
Yes.
Please. We are on break. We'll come back soon.
Oh my God, my director. All right, we'll be back shortly.
Enigma Eatery and Sports Bar.
Hi, welcome back. I hope you are enjoying the conversation because most of us are facing this. Some of us are here. We only say it's a springboard. 10 years, we are still there.
Stepping stone.
So, Larry, you were saying something before we went on the break.
Yes, he rightly said something about the experience thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I have applied to your company. I'm just a fresh graduate.
Yes.
And I've applied to your company. And you told me you need 3 years
experience.
Where the hell am I going to get the experience from? Anyway, I have an advice I've been giving people, though maybe at the end of the discussion I'll give that advice, how to get those experience and all that.
You may forget, just tell us.
I should just tell. Okay, so I keep telling people that, for instance, if you are studying accountancy, all right, in school, you don't necessarily need to wait to finish before you gain experience. Go to, especially this vacation that they've been going to, sometimes 2 months, 3 months vacation, go to any company, meet them, tell them that I'm a student of this place and this place and this place, and then I want to render my services for free so that I can use it to learn. Their accountants there will even be glad to have someone, because they might even want to push some work to you.
Yeah.
So they'll be glad to teach you.
Yes.
You can now list that company in your CV. Reference, I have worked here before. From this time to this time. I have worked here before. From this time to this time. Go to the roadside shop that is registered. A registered shop where they can get the managing director or something. Tell them you want to check their accounts or something for them. You are this and this. Some might push you away, some might let you do it. So at the end of the day, you gain some experiences. Like I'm saying, I'm studying film, right? I can shoot short skits and commercials for people, put it as my portfolio so that when I'm going to seek the job somewhere, I can use it. Right?
The internet doesn't lie.
Exactly.
Things are there as evidence.
Exactly. So that is it. But you see, the problem or the challenge where you make people study things that there is no job market for.
Available.
That is where there is a problem.
Okay.
That is where there is a major problem, and I think the government must check that out. Sometimes too, the unwillingness of the citizens to study the course, because even if we study it, there is no job.
Okay.
So they end up studying something else, and like I said earlier, and they don't have passion for it. So
they end up there. They end up where they can get an already job is waiting for them.
Exactly.
So they rather go to my.
And now everybody is beginning to go to the waiting job.
Yes.
Very soon, the waiting job will also finish. And then you now have to think of how. The most annoying is you study something thinking that when the state needs that service, they will call on you, and they call people from outside
to come and do
it.
Okay.
So don't you have people in the country to do it?
Okay, so
wants to add something.
You know, first those days, nurses when you graduate, they're already a hospital that you will be working. You don't be a nurse and graduate and you not job. Yes. But look at as it is now.
Is in the house now.
There are a lot of nurses that have graduated and they're in the house for 2-3 years without job.
So that's what is going to happen.
The population is high.
Very soon, the already made jobs or jobs that are waiting may also be, because everybody is.
And that is what is really forcing people now to leave the country to go out and work in other countries.
That is it. So I think we should add orientation. We should start sensitizing people's children. Do we say children? Students, or even students' mind, even before they select school, senior high. because that's where the real business begins.
Yeah.
GHS there, we don't know what we are about. Everything.
Yeah.
The way you are going to senior high, the course you are going to study, hey, don't pick this one, oh, pick this. This is what will help you when you come out. Some people are just picking the courses because someone said it sounds nice. Government, economics. Last time students were telling me, government, yes, like they hear it from their sisters and brothers who are already in school. So I think the orientation would do very well to prepare their minds for what they are going in for, or what the market is ready for, the people they are ready for.
And
I think that one also.
Parents should also try to allow children to choose willingly because that they feel like they are capable of doing it. It shouldn't be a dictatorship, something that at the end of the day, I want my child to be a doctor. So the person is not capable. The person doesn't have that brain to go and study the doctor.
Yeah.
We all can progress in various fields. I'm perfect in my music or good in my music. If you give me 50 books to read today, I can read and write about it. But if you ask me 1 + 1, I can be there until tomorrow morning, nothing will enter. So at the end of the day, I come to ask me someone like to go and do accounting. No.
Yeah.
So if parents will also allow their children to choose,
be themselves.
Be themselves.
Yeah.
They should just rather guide them, advise them.
Yeah.
Maybe if you choose there, it may be help for you.
Yeah.
So try to understand the child where they are strong from. That also can help.
It supports them.
Yeah.
All right. That is beautiful. So we've heard all the contributions. We are still asking why do we mostly not land jobs in our fields of study. We've studied, but we come out and then we have become follow my content. Yes, subscribe to my channel and all of that. So I think you should also leave your comments in the comment section. Give us some of the reasons. We can't mention everything here.
Yeah, sure.
We can't mention everything here. So leave some of them so we learn from yours also. So would you have anything more? Do you have anything more to say pertaining to why these things are happening, especially in Ghana?
I have nothing really to say. I just have something to quickly touch on.
Okay.
As far as this free SHS thing is concerned, I've been saying that we have technical institutions.
Okay.
And government is not employing these people to work in the government offices.
Okay.
Right? Why not you see, me personally, I feel Ghana's major problem is the free SHS, that they failed to concentrate on the technical institutions, because the workforce of every nation builds the nation.
But we have STEM schools. Okay, technical. We have TVET.
Yes, so they could have expanded. How many TVETs do you know have state-of-the-art equipment?
Okay.
The money they have spent on these free SHS could have furnished these institutions, even built more technical institutions, such that once the child goes there, government has companies, they could name it, maybe they will just give it a very name. Once you finish school, this is the third year, the 7th year since free SHS was introduced?
Okay.
Is it the 7th year or something? Or even 6, 7, 8, I don't know whether they implemented in the first year. I don't really follow politics, but all I'm trying to say is, if government had done that, 3 years is what it takes for you to finish secondary school. By now, government companies would have had all these people who have completed in the employed. You understand? When they are employed, you wouldn't need to go and be calling the Chinese or the German or whatever to come and build something in your state.
Well, we have trained people.
These people are put on salary, and any government office that needs services, you just go and call them. It's not like you are calling them and then you give them something again. No. There's vehicle, you transport them, they go, they work, they go back to the company. At the end of the month, they take their salary. That is employment. Now they study all these things and then they don't get employed, because how many people need such services? Okay. Already the state is giving the contract to foreigners.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you have for those who have found themselves in this situation? So they've studied, they've not landed jobs in their field of study. They have added up to the unemployment population of Ghana. would you advise them to sleep in their houses or take opportunities, adult opportunities? You know, we are humans, but until we try, we will not know we can do something. So I wanted to go straight to a journalism school after SS. I never knew I could teach. I went to a teacher training, and now I'm there while I'm bettering myself or
building upon your
what I really want to do.
Okay.
So some people will say for me to go to training college, never. Teacher training, that people who are not intelligent go.
Yeah, Napo.
Yes, that's how
Napo said it. And you know, Napo was raising someone and mentioning Mayezu.
Yeah. So product of
such a person will tell you that dumb people go to teacher training.
So
I don't want to say as dumb person.
So because of such comments or comments like that, someone will say, for me to go to teacher training, never. I would rather sleep in the house. You sleep in the house, you add up to unemployment rates of the country, and then all of these things lead up to what? Social vices.
Well, you see, if we want to continue this one, we can't end the show.
Yes.
So the only thing I can say is that they should come together. If maybe
which people should come together? The unemployment people.
You know, one or two people have studied the same thing. Come together, establish a company.
So like the nurses come together and set up a clinic.
Yeah, they have the license too. Actually, they have the license to do that. If they can get some NGO or somebody to just be an investor, they can set up a clinic, employ themselves there. They pay themselves something small until the hospital grows.
And I didn't mention, last time I attended the graduation at the conference center, lawyers, the Makala people. I saw a number of lawyers, fully fledged lawyers, or Ghana has produced a lot of lawyers.
They're expecting us to have a lot of cases.
No, so the lawyers I saw there were more than the cases we even have in Ghana.
Exactly.
Because it's like, how many of you can even afford the lawyer?
Because even the kind of money they will charge you.
Yes. And how many of them are going to practice? Is it the prestige? Or, some people go become doctors because of the prestige.
At the end of the day, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer,
and then all of that. So I think we have to wrap up.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I think you've said it also.
You've said it all. Yeah. So what advice would you give to those people who found themselves, they've finished school, not landed a job, and they are just home? What?
See, learn something creative. Change your mentality. It's not always that you have to wear white collar before you make money or you will be rich.
Yeah.
That'll be all.
Okay,
so he has said it all. Be creative, learn something. I'm a teacher, I do MC, I do photography.
Anything.
He's a musician, he does film a lot. So basically.
All right. Thank you guys. I've learned something from both of you because it means we all have perceptions about this topic. So we are urging you all to also leave your comments in the comment section. So I did this with my usual Larry, KLM, Waffle, and Brainy Light.
So easy watching movies on Lumflix. Open your browser. Type and visit lumflix.com in your address bar. Sign in if you already have an account or create a new one by clicking sign up. Provide your details to complete the sign up process for free. Now, you are ready to watch any movie at the comfort of your home. Lumflix, access movies with ease.